Welcome back to Lucky Paradox. Okay, it is the night of Thursday, June 11th, and we're going to get a little bit of sleep and go down and work in the morning to make a little bit of money. And dawn of day 33, our creativity increased by 2, and we are heading down now. And waiter time it is. I just took a shower before bedtime, so my appeal should be high enough to get us some tips. We work all day as a waiter and obtain $52. Thanks to our appeal, we earn an extra 9. So great. Something wrong? I was thinking. It's been a while since you've been here. A lot has changed around here. But not everything lasts forever. Sometimes I wonder when my brother's coming back. You look sad. Are you really okay? It's just sometimes it's hard to accept reality. Prim, if something bad happens to you, you can trust me. That's the problem. I trust you too much, and I'm afraid of how you might react. I don't know if I should tell you. Prim? I don't want to pressure you into telling me something you don't want to. Or you can tell me another day. Now give me a smile. I don't like to see you like this. I think it's too late now. I'm sure that when you find out, or maybe it's no use. Okay, so either change the subject or insist. Normally I go with the top selection, but I really want to know what's going on with her, so we're going to insist. I don't think it's such a bad thing. You'll feel better if you tell me. Could we take a rain check? However you want, little Prim. I'll go play some video games. Okay, well, insisting didn't really work for us, but that's okay. It's noontime now, and I believe Sasha is waiting for us over at the library. So I'm going to head over and see what she has to say. Finally, I found you. Shh. Silence. It's a library. Why did you leave last time without answering? You're very upset. Let's sit down and talk calmly. Are you going to tell me about Anton? That's what I'm looking for. In a library? What's wrong with the library? Right to the point. I'm running out of patience. You're being so unfair to me. I just want to help you. What would you gain from that? Why should I gain anything? Whatever you're hiding from me, I'm gonna find out. Not without my help. How can you be sure? I'm a supernova, dummy. Now calm down a bit and listen. Are you going to leave like last time? I left because I didn't see any possibility of continuing that conversation without an argument. You were very upset. Now calm down a bit and let's talk about this like two good colleagues. We're not colleagues. I'm not Velvet. Like friends then. I'm looking for the answer, but I'm not a computer. In one of my futures, I see that I find something in this place. But it's all so fuzzy that I don't know what I'm really looking for. A book? A symbol? Maybe it's something that will happen unexpectedly. And how will you know what the answer is for what you're looking for? In my premonition of finding what I came for, I feel fear and confusion. Fear? Of course, being a supernova doesn't mean you're not a human being. I also feel things from time to time. Now that you're calmer, you must understand it's extremely difficult to find clues about Melanie. Hannah and Johan have dedicated themselves to hiding and destroying his logbook. Why would they do something like that? They probably wanted everything to stay the same. 4 candidates, 1 election, and 1 sacrifice. An endless cycle, but sure, no matter what it takes. I don't blame them. They only obey what Windsor Gale left written. Because they're afraid. Melanie Maud has been demonized and vilified over time. Her existence has been disappearing from the minds of the people here. After all, she was just a crazy eccentric. And why do you need that log? Because I believe in her. It's a blind leap of faith. I know your plan will be painful to carry out. Painful? If we follow that path, when the time comes, you're going to see tears. I can see you in that future, Rook. What do you want to achieve, Sasha? 1 in a million chance. What about the treasure hunt? Was that a lie? You're mixing my supernova duties with butterflies. A job is one thing, but this is something much more important. Johan is going to manipulate these elections the same way Hannah did with him. No, he probably already did it. What did Hannah do? She used the best weapon the mayors have. Love. Forget all this. I'm just rambling. I'll go get some good coffee on the other side. I need to think about some things. Okay, well that wasn't cryptic at all. Good grief. So it is now the evening time, and I think we need to speak with either Charlotte or... I don't know. Honestly, let's just check real quick. Charlotte? Yeah, I could talk to her in her room in the evening. So let's go do that. Charlotte, where are you? Rook, I wanted to talk to you about the last time. I don't know what you are talking about. About your arrow books. I don't remember anything. What I mean is, you have nothing to be ashamed of. None. I understand you. You were alone in that house. There's nothing wrong with getting a little motivated. Rook, you're making it worse. What I wanted you to understand is, it's just a little of sexual fantasy. It can happen to anyone. Years ago, I was in a pretty strict boarding school. The days were very lonely, so I was dealing in pornographic magazines to earn a few bucks. The guys were getting stuff, and I was making enough money to buy some beers and bet on cards. You're sick. Your case was only a few books. I just don't tell anyone. My lips are sealed. I'm going to get rid of everything. It was immature. And you are immature too, Rook. The only immature thing is to deny your own desires. If you want to masturbate thinking about something hot, you don't have to explain. You're a pervert. Look, I don't want us to end up arguing. I just want to apologize. Sacre bleu. I never thought you'd be a horny French girl. Rook! How dare you! It's just a joke. You're shameless. Don't confuse things. What's your problem? And you dare to ask? I feel like you're raping my privacy. Is that word necessary? What word? Raping. Are you going to twist everything I say? Oh la la, mademoiselle. What? Imitating Pepe Le Pew's voice. You're very flirtatious today, Penelope. Penelope? Lucky for you, we can start all again. Are you trying to talk like a Frenchman? Let me introduce myself. I'm Pepe Le Pew. And I'm the locksmith of L'Amour. You're the worst Pepe Le Pew I've ever seen before. It's possible I'm too attractive. Don't overdo it either. I managed to get a smile out of you. I'm still mad at you. How impetuous can you be? Stop! You can't resist my charms, mon ami. Ce n'est pas possible. I didn't understand that last thing. You'll have to figure it out. I can live with that. Are you going to keep my secret? Yes. Missy, you can count on me if you want to try something. What? I'm talking about doing what the characters in those books do. I don't know if I'm getting this right. You never, Are you asking me if I've ever had sex? Rook, I'm going to pretend this never happened. And the same for you. You didn't answer my question. No. Now, erase all this from your mind. Controlled amnesia. Missy. Okay, well, that was a fun conversation with her, even though the conversation with Sasha left me completely befuddled. But it is now the night of Friday, June 12th, and I think this weekend we're going to do a show with Maxie, see what happens there, and we've got a lot to come. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll talk with all of you again very, very soon.